Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of MLB 14, the show. Kansas City Royals franchise is episode 13. And as you see here, we're getting ready for our matchup here against the Baltimore Orioles, who are 17 and 22 for the season. And as for us, the Royals were 25 and 15. So doing very well. And as you see here, we're going to go look at the latest standings here. And you'll see here that we are there in first place here in the American League Central. 25 and 15, Twins 19 and 20, Indians 19 and 22, Tigers 17 and 22, and the White Sox there in the basement at 16 and 26. They're 10 games out of first place, and the only team right now nipping on our heels really are the Twins, who are only 5.5 back. So right now here are some of the players that are hot and some who are not right now. And of course there you can guys see there that Aoki's been really hot at the bat. The last 10 games, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Escobar, as you see there, he's has 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, with a 350 average for him. So he's been very, very red hot. And of course now we're going to look at the DL here, and we had James Shields. Now remember, he had a sprained elbow ligament. It was going to take him out for at least 2 weeks. We'll have him back in 5 days, so he'll miss another start here. I believe this will be his either his second or third start he'll miss here, and we'll have him back here very soon. So we'll go ahead and sim here, and we're actually going to sim the first 2 games of this series. There you see Guthrie there on the mound. Actually, the first game is actually Bruce Chin versus Wei Yin Chin, and we'll see we lost that game 10-9. So we'll go ahead and go to game 2. We got Vargas on the mound for us, and we ended up losing that game 4-2. Therefore against Baltimore. So we lost the first 2 games of the series, so hopefully we can win these last 2 here to split the series there in half against the Orioles here. Now we're at home, and we're going to make a little lineup change here. We're actually going to have set out Lorenzo Cain and put Dyson in. He's been shown there he's cold, so we're going to try to get his bat going and see if we can start stealing some bases with him. I really want to start using him as an everyday guy, or maybe a game 3 type of guy. He gets the last game of the series, or maybe he'll get the last 2 games of a 4-game series here throughout the season. So there you are. We are at Kauffman Stadium there. You see Hosmer, who's been in a big slump here as of late, and we're trying to move him around the order here so you get his bat going here as we get ready for Baltimore here. So we're at home, and like I said, this is a game 3 of a 4-game series against Baltimore. There you see 25 and 17 for the Royals, 2-game losing streak here, and Baltimore 19 and 22 there. I believe 4th in the AL East. So there you see the series recap right there. You guys can pause the video and check out how, of course, we've already seen how the first 2 games ended up. So we got Guthrie on the mound. He is 2 and 3 for the season. 4.85 ERA. 7 games he's been in. He already has 43 strikeouts, and 8 walks for the season. So bottom of the second here, Billy Butler's up to bat, and he swings for that one. This one goes deep, and this one could find a area here. Yes, it does, and a little gapper right there, and he only gets a single out of that one, which now puts the Royals here in a good spot here, starting off the ball game here in the second inning, as he gets a nice hit right there, and that will get the Royals going here. Hopefully get a inning rally here and try to get the lead here early as we possibly can here in the ball game. So you see Billy thinking about going 2, but on second thought, not a good idea. So Alex Gordon up the bat now, and we're here, runner at first here, and then you see a nice hit right there, but this one gets caught by the second baseman. Nice glove right there on him, as Gordon gets the out there, and it'll be the first out of the second inning. So we'll see the replay here, and he gets all of it off the bat, but just there the second baseman is there to get the play. So Perez is now up to bat here, 1 out, and there you see he hits a nice hit right there in the gapper, and that will be in left center right there, and that will get him to second, and that will get now, well, Billy's not going to go. Billy now is at third now, so we got runners in scoring position. We got second and third here, as we'll see Perez, the replay here, and he finds the gap right there on opposite, pulls this ball, and takes that one and puts in a gap right there. That should have been a run right there for the Royals, but for some reason the coach there at third base held up Billy from going. So runners at first and second here. We got Moustakas up the bat here. We'll see what he can do here, and he chops this one. This one goes past the first baseman, a little Olay play there, and that one's going to go all the way to the backstop. Then that's going to get Moustakas there a triple here as he runs this one in and drives in 2 runs there. So that's a 2 RBI triple right there for Moustakas. Puts him in scoring position now with only 1 out in the inning here. Royals now lead at 2-0 as we are still in the second inning here. So bottom of the second, runner at third here, 1 out. Got Dyson at the bat, and we'll see what he can do. He cannot get that slider as that one comes from the outside and comes back in there on him there, and he cannot do anything with that at bat. So we'll see what the Royals can do now with 2 outs. Hopefully get a rally going here with the 2 outs here, as you see Dyson strikes out there. So now Escobar, like I said, who's been on a hot bat here as of late, he swings, and this one goes down the third base line and gets caught by the third baseman right there from Danny Machado as he catches this one and ends the inning right there. So the Royals lead the ball game here at the end of the second here, 2-0 here at Kauffman. So now we'll go ahead and go into the top of the fourth here, 2 outs and 1-2 pitch here. And so we have Nelson Cruz at the bat here. He swings and misses that changeup right there as Guthrie gets out of the inning and untouched. As you see there, we'll see here in the replay, Guthrie gets that changeup on him, and the Royals still lead it 2-0 now as we go to the bottom half of the fourth here in this ball game. So bottom of the fourth here, 2-2 pitch. Alex Gordon at the bat, and he hits this one. This time goes past the infield right there, and Gordon gets a base hit there, and that will get a good start here for this inning here. Hopefully the Royals can get something going here, as they've already got 2 runs against Jimenez here on the mound. So Perez now up to bat here. We'll see what he can do with the 0-2 pitch here with 1 out. Runner at first, and he strikes out there, and he cannot pick up the bat and do anything with that at bat there, as now he leaves now a runner stranded now, 2 outs for the Royals here, and we'll see what they can do here as we see the replay. And just, a little late on that one, as he cannot swing that one and get Gordon over. So 2 outs here, 0-2 pitch for Moustakas, and this one's going to get popped straight up to the catcher there, as Winters gets in there and gets underneath the ball, and that will be the end of the inning there. So as we end the bottom of the fourth here, the Royals still lead it 2-0. As you see there, 4 hits for them and 1 hit for the Orioles as we go to the game. So now Manny Machado, is at the bat now. 1-2 pitch here, 2 outs, nobody on board here. We'll see what he can do, and the youngster cannot get that one as he strikes her right there. So we'll see Slugger here pretend like he's Guthrie, I guess, and there you see the old Slugger there getting crazy there on top of the dugout there. So bottom of the fifth now, and we'll see a nice hit right there. This one is going to be called fair right there, as now the Royals have a runner here, and I believe that was Escobar that hit that one, and umpire said that was a fair ball. So Manny Machado cannot get to that one. As you see, it's ripped down the third base line. Nice hit right here, and they say it's a fair ball, and so that'll put now a runner on board here at first and for the Royals. So Aoki's up to bat now. Score still 2-0 here, and see Aoki hits this one. This one gets finds a nice spot right there in the shallow right field, as now he moves the runner now 90 feet now, and now we have runners in scoring position at first and second here, and still in the bottom of the fifth here. As you see there, the crowd's pretty well packed there at Kauffman for this ball game here. So now Infante's up to bat, and he gets up there, and this one was going to get caught by the right fielder and unable to do anything with that at bat right there. Runners still remain at first and second, as you see Infante a little upset with himself with that at bat. So bottom of the field, still 2 runners on board, 2 outs, and Hosmer pops this one sky high, and this one gets caught by the center fielder out there for the final out there. You see Barry catches that ball and gets the final out of the inning there. As you see, at the end of the fifth, the Royals still lead it 2-0 as we go on into the sixth. So now we'll go ahead and see Alex Gordon at the bat here. Bottom of the sixth here, we'll see the Royals at bat with 1 out. And Gordon hits this one. This one's going deep. This one's going back. And that one is gone. Home run. Solo shot for Alex Gordon right there. That's his 6th home run of the season right there. As that puts now the Royals now 3-0 leading here in Kauffman Stadium against the Baltimore Orioles here, as they have a commanding lead now here in the bottom of the sixth. There you see fireworks going off there in the background there, and the fans are very excited as Gordo right there is just like he is in real life right now, doing very well there but at the plate right when they need it. So there you see a replay right there. He gets that one, and this one just tapers out there. Doesn't go out screaming, but it goes out to the bullpens out there and gets over the fence there as a 4 home run. So we'll see here. Manager is going to be calling for a new pitcher here, as we'll see here as Jimenez is going to be told to give the ball back and tell him, hey kid, you did a decent job today. It's just not enough to get that win. So he'll be tagged for the loss here if his team cannot tie this ball game up here. So we'll see Troy Patton now at the mound here. 16 games for him, 1-2 for the season, 17 strikeouts with 9 walks, and 18 1/3 innings of work. His ERA is 3.44, and we'll see what we can do against him. This at bat. So Perez is now at the bat here, 1 out, and Perez smacks this one sky high, pulls this one over the left field wall, and that is long gone. Goodbye baseball indeed. There you see Perez. Yes, goodbye baseball. Fireworks going off. That will be his 5th home run there as a solo shot right there. His 5th home run of the year. And now that puts the Royals now at 4-0 here in the bottom of the 6th here. So the Royals are, as you see, they're very happy, as a really good lead here for Guthrie, who has been just lights out on the mound today. And we'll see here the replay right here. This one goes 387 feet deep to left field there, as that one is definitely screaming out of here. And like I said, the Royals lead it now 4-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. So now 1 out, 0-2 pitch here for Moustakas, and Moustakas just looks at it and says, that was a strike, as that one just whizzes by him, as Patton is able to do his job now finally. As we'll see Show Tracker here, just some good pitches here on Moustakas, as Moustakas just looks at that 3rd one and goes right by him. So 2 outs now, and we have Dyson at the bat, and we'll see him pop this one up to shallow right field, as that one will get the final out there in the inning here, as the Royals now lead it 4-0 here in the bottom of the 6th here. And we'll get ready to go into the 7th here, as we'll see what the Orioles can do with their at-bats here. So full count now, 1 out here. We'll see Chris Davis at the bat here, and this will be, he'll draw a walk here. So Davis will get a walk here, as Guthrie gives up his first walk of the day there. As you see, he is not not happy with himself with Davis, but I'm pretty sure he knows Davis is a dangerous guy when it comes to that bat. So full count now, 1 out. We got a runner at first, and then you see Cruz cannot pick up on that one, and he gets struck out there. So now it's 2 outs now for Baltimore, as the Royals get out of the hole as they were in at the beginning of this inning, walking Davis, and now have 2 outs. So now J.J. Hardy's going to come out to bat. 0 for 2 for him, a strikeout and a ground out for him so far in the day. 2-2 pitch, and that one is a drop 3rd strike, and this was going to have to do some housework there, as Perez throws him out there at first, and that will end the game. So as we end the top of the 4th here, you see Slugger dancing, and dancing he should be, because they're leading by 4. So bottom of the 7th here, nobody aboard, nobody out, and there you see Escobar hits this one, rips this one right back up the middle there, and that will be a single for him for the day for the Royals. So Aoki's up to bat now, 1-2 pitch here for him. We'll see what he can do with his bat, and he drops a bunt right there, and he actually runs this one out, you guys, and that's a nice play for Aoki, as he is able to move the runner over and also get on board himself His job was to just get a bunt and move the runner over to second, but he also gets himself on board, and now we have runners at first and second here, and we'll see what the Royals can do here with runners in scoring position and no out. So Infante's at the bat, 0-1 pitch here for him, and he swings, and this one is going to be a cause of double play here as Aoki cannot break it up, and Infante gets into that double play right there, and that will get 2 outs there. And now the Royals will have to try something, get a 2-out rally here going here, as we'll see the replay here. That's a nice double play move right there from Baltimore on the Royals. So 0 for 3 there. You see a fly out back in the 5th for Hosmer. 1-2 pitch for him. 2 outs. Runner at third here. We'll see if he can do anything with this at bat. And he doesn't, as he strikes out right there. And that will put more frustration upon Hosmer. As you see, the Royals still lead it at the end of the 7th, 4-0, as we go into the top of the 8th here. So, top of the 8th here, we got Matt Winters here. And we got a 1 for 2 day for him. We'll see what he can do with this at bat here. Now, full count, 4 winners here, 2 outs, nobody on board. And Tim Collins is in the game here for the Royals. And swinging a miss right there, curveball right there. And that will be the final out of the 8th inning there. At the top of the 8th here, Royals still lead it here as we go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-0 as Tim Collins is out there and doing some work as he has been doing as well as he has so far this year. So Evan Minks now, he comes to the mound here for Baltimore. 23 games, 2-2 for the season, 30 strikeouts, 12 walks, and 26 innings of work for him. So we'll see now Billy Butler up to bat here, and we'll see what Butler can do here as he swings. And this one goes into the gap right here, and this one could be 2, and it is. Actually, he goes for 2 this time, and he gets in there. Stand-up double right there, or I should say more like a sliding double up there. He hesitated there for a little bit to go to second, but coaches told him, hey, Butler, get going. You got to get to second. So now we have runners in scoring position now at second base here, and we'll see what the Royals can do here if they can tack on any more runs against the Baltimore Orioles. So you see his 9th double of the season here, and we'll see what Gordon can do here when he's at the bat. So 1-2 here, nobody out, 1 on board at second, and Gordon hits this one. This one's going deep. Could this be another fly ball out of the ballpark? And no, it's not. It's a fly ball to right field, and the runner will not advance there, as Butler will have to stay at second. So Perez at the bat now. He's already had 1 home run in this ball game, and this one gets up there, and this one's going to go deep, but this one will stay in the ballpark as you see Barry is able to snag that ball at their center field and keep Butler at second. So Moustakas is now at the bat here. 2-2 pitch for him. 2 outs and a swing, and there you see this one. Oh, gets caught right there by Quentin Barry right there, the center fielder who's been on fire these last couple of games, as he snags that one. Yeah, that's a web gem right there. And that will end the 8th as the Royals still lead it 4-0 as they go into the top of the 9th here. So Jonathan Scoop up the bat here, 0-2 for him. We'll see this 0-2 pitch here, and Collins is still out there for the Royals here, and a swing and a miss, and that will be a strike right there, and that will be a strikeout right there. So strikeout number 1 here at the bottom of the 9th. So Quentin Barry 0 for 3 for him. 2-2 pitch here, 1 out. We'll see what we can do against him, and this will be another strike right there, another curveball right there, as Barry now is going to be retired for the day, and that will be 0 for 4 for him for tonight's game. So now Royals have 1 more out before they can get this shutout here against Baltimore. You see Nick Markakis is at the bat, and we'll see him here as he tries to hit, and he gives a little check button there, and that was not a good idea because Collins gets there and he gets the throw out there at first. The Royals win at the game 4-0, a shutout right there for the Royals, as you see Ned Yosh and his team very happy and getting that victory here, stopping the 2-game losing streak against Baltimore here and picking up a win here. So a big win here for the Royals here as they win this one. Guthrie gets another win for the season here. We'll see what his numbers are for the season here in just a bit. But there you see Baltimore team not too happy. They thought maybe they had this 3rd game. But there you see Collins comes in. He came in actually during the 7th to take over for Guthrie, as he gets he'll get charged for the hold for the game, and the Royals win it 4-0 here. As we'll see here, Guthrie, 7 innings of work right there, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, gave up 1 hit in the ball game there. As you see, the Royals win it 4-0. And so we'll see here soon. We'll see our player of the game here, and our player of the game has to be no other than Guthrie himself. Like I said, 7 innings of work. There you see 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 1 hit. He is the top player of the game. There you see him getting a little interview before the game here. So a big day for him. Congratulations to him, and also another win for the Royals, now making it now 26-17 for the season here, and we'll have a game 4 against them here soon. Hopefully we can win that one to split even with them in this series. So there you see again, player of the game, no other than Jeremy Guthrie, and well deserved by him. Been struggling there quite a bit on the mound in the last couple of games, and it's good to see him get a good, healthy win against another great, one of those upcoming teams. So there you see Baltimore and the Royals. There you see final score 4-0. Royals had 11 hits, as for Baltimore only had that 1. No team had any errors, so a great game there defensively for both squads. But unfortunately, the Royals did a better job of actually scoring runs today. As we'll see the box score here. And you guys can pause the video and check out, see who did what for the day. But there's the numbers right there. And we'll get ready for our next game, our next series coming up here. We'll actually sim the 4th game here. And hopefully, like I said, we can split it and go on, because we got a series coming up against the Angels here in the next episode. So we'll see here as we get finished with the numbers there. And there you see, actually our next game is actually against the White Sox, but I think we're going to go ahead and sim that, which we'll see here in just a bit. We'll sim those games so we can get ready for our road trip to the SoCal area of Southern California, go to Los Angeles to play the Angels. So we'll go ahead and we'll see here if we just get to the simulation here at any time now. We have a series, like I said, against the White Sox, 3-game series there at home, and then we finish off. And then we have a day off before we go to Los Angeles. Now we see James Shields is eligible to be reinstated from the DL, but he's still injured. So what we're gonna do is just gonna keep him active. He'll be on the bench until they give us word. The trainers give us word that he is good to go for the remainder of the season. So like I said, we're gonna sim here, and we'll sim through this date here, and we'll see. So we split the series with Baltimore, and then we win the first 2 against the White Sox, but Adam Lane is no longer injured, so we're going to take him off, and we're going to put him on the bench. And there you see James Shields is coming back, so now we can place him on the bench, and we'll actually put him back in the rotation. But there you see we win against the White Sox there, so we have now a 5-game winning streak here. We won the series against White Sox, and we end up splitting with Baltimore. So we're in a good shape right now as we're going to Los Angeles to play the Angels. So we are at 30-17 for the season. There you see the numbers right there that we won the 2nd game. Looks like White Sox 4-2 there. And let's see. I'm trying to think. I think I show what the other scores are for the 1st game, but no doubt, like I said, we got a 5-game winning streak here, which is nice. There you see we won that game 7-3. Aaron Crow wins that one for us. So like I said, we're gonna get ready to go to California and play the Angels. There you see we're sitting pretty there at first. And the last 10 games we now are 7-3. In the division we're 16-6. We're looking very nice so far here. Like I said, 5-game winning streak here. Here in this series so far. So Now we'll go ahead and we'll see here. We'll look at our rotation here. We're gonna put Bruce Chen back to our. He's kind of our spot start, but also long reliever, and put James back. So in the next, I believe, game, we'll have him start. He'll actually be able to start now and be back in the rotation here. You see with his ERA 2.40 with a 4-2 record. So Jeremy Guthrie, as you see there, will be starting the first game there in Los Angeles, going against CJ Wilson. But that will probably not be the game we'll play. We'll probably end up playing game either game 2 or game 3 of this series. So definitely come on back, you guys, for another episode of MLB 14 MLB 14 the show, Kansas City Royals franchise, for another episode of that. We'll see, like I said, one of those games from that series, and that is it for this episode. So definitely, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and check out other great series here on ESGNet. Not to mention, check out our Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter pages. The links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.